If you can play this hero and start winning your pubs, why do you have to pay money to get it boosted? We can see this Lycan stats. So this is the carry build, like usually buys this farming blade and the siege mask like Leon. Especially the string is very important as a carry. Mid laners buys the same build as well. Off laners also buying the same build. Maybe they buy the Bugler like Leon, also the magic wand, since they are in the off lane. No huge difference in the item build or the skill build. Lycan buys the Necro book as the first item, and everyone buys this drum, AC, BKB is like important. Also, you can buy this Orchid or Desolator. Sometimes you can buy this Power Thread too. And Abyssal is really nice, and this is Aghanim Sad is something like very nice. The new thing, like everyone should learn this Aghanims and the Aghanim Sad poster on this Lycan. That will give you some free MMR. If you are playing as an off laner, you should definitely consider buying this top item build. This is the top item build on the carry off lane, also as the mid laner. You can always like buff your teammate, which is like literally you will have two Lycans in the team fights. Also, we can see the matchups. Like he's like really good hero against this Lena, skills heroes, Pain, and Red King. Bounty Hunter, talking about the invis, he counters all these bounty hunters, clings. I mean, like, not people don't really play clings in the highest level pubs. Like, good against Mirana, invis, Oracle is very good against it. And OD, this is the one of the best offlane hero right now, also the mid hero, OD. And Lycan counters that hero. And we know how strong the Barrider is, but the stats says the Lycan has been winning most of his games against the Bad Rider at the pro level pubs, and Mars also pretty weak against it. And Tricky 4033 is really good against him. Monkey King, especially, he's super good against this monkey. He can easily run away from the full command ring and all. Pretty decent against super very good against this Nyx assassin. Once again the counters these invis heroes and all. Like this is why like this Lycan is good for your MMR, because like you have to figure out what is the meta and what are the heroes the opponents are playing and how this Lycan counters them, so that way you will be able to kill them. And once again, like different players, different roles, different regions, but like item build is almost similar. And Lycan is always a core hero, so you should not try to play support Lycan. Like it's a flexible like hero, but definitely a core hero. So we will see how this hero works as we are going to watch Eternal Envy's Lycan. So today we will learn how this hero works. But like this hero is like really good at this meta, and it is all because like this hero is like allowed to do what he usually does. Buying this like Necro book level 3 like very early on is like one of the key reason that Lycan is like dominating this at this meta. If you are good at controlling these units, then you can play a super Lycan throw. Looks like he just secures the creep. Jakiro secures the lane, keeping the clock and OD away from Lycan. He doesn't care about solving the lane. He just wants to get all these lasses. He just wanna continue the farm. But like this Clockwork and OD both are quite spell users, right? Like OD will be using the second skill, and the Clockwork will be using a lot of spells as well. Like he's getting the courier, completed the magic phone, which gives some stats. Interesting, as this hero doesn't buy any other stats for the game or the laning at all. He doesn't buy these braces or anything that gives him stats. He will straight away go and trust his level 3 Necrobook, so because of that he doesn't even buy Power Thread as the first item normally in any games. So as you can see that he's queuing and he's buying these components for this level 1 Necrobook already. So this hero is like very good. Like basically, that the third skill gives bonus damage and bonus HP regen. Because of this third skill, he doesn't have this problem. Like he doesn't have this HP regeneration problem or the bonus damage. Usually, you buy this like agility heroes will go for the red band or something to have so those extra stats of the damage. But this Lycan doesn't really care about those, because like as you are going for the Necro book, like you have to buy this item called Belt of Strength, which gives plus 6 strength, means 120 HP. So that way, like this Lycan will have more strength and like very good life regeneration. You can see 6.6 underneath the tower, 5.6 outside the tower. This hero is like super stronger, but like the weakness is very low on armor, which is why he started the game with a ring of protection. Like as the OD is like freely allowed to right click him, he just wants to make sure he will have this extra armor against them. Like makes sense. And everything he does is he is just trying to fast farm, which is why he bought like 6 tangos earlier. Now he just continues the farm. He doesn't try to kill people. This is the first time I see like the both of them are together trying to punish the OD. But the entire goal is to get his level 1 Necro book on time. So that is your Midas. Midas is the item that will boost everyone's farming or Battle Fury, but Lycan Necro book is the Midas for this Lycan. With the help of this Necro book, he will be able to fast farm. He will be able to pressure the objective. Also, these Necro books gives you very good vision. You will be able to open the map. You're like very good. Like, and the level 3 Necro has this true sight, so that is really good against this Invoker and a Weaver. And like usually in this meta, people are picking Nyx Assassin Ricky a lot. Like like how hard to play against his new Ricky is. Like this Ricky is like super annoying. Nyx Assassin is very strong. Bounty Hunter, people are picking those a lot, and like people are starting to pick this Weaver as well. So like this level 3 Necro gives you a lot just in 15 minutes into the game, because you will have that level 3 Necro book in 15 minutes, so it will be easier for you to devote around the map, like very easy. And this hero doesn't require to buy anything for the laning other than these 2 items. Yeah, like this is a very good investment for Lycan. Like serving these magic wand charges will help him to win a team fight or survive later on. Basically, he has like very good strength growth, I believe. I think his strength growth is like very high. 3.4 strength growth, which is a lot per level. And now you can see like 5.5 minutes into the game, he has managed to buy the. I mean 6. He hasn't completed it yet. 6.5 minutes he completed his like Necro book. And as he got this Necro, so he got this Necro book now, and he sees an opportunity, immediately goes on this OD. He knew that the OD has used the second skill, and like now he doesn't have any escape ability. Alright, the moment he saw him using the second skill, he instantly used the ulti and ran at this OD and securing the kill, which is very easy even against Clockwork. Looks like very strong hero. Like 2 kills. Like now he wants to continue the farm as he doesn't have this ulti because it's quite long cooldown, 2 minutes. 125 seconds. Now he continues the farm, takes the tower as the opponents are busy farming and recovering their item, because 15 minutes, like they are not even ready to fight yet. And but this Lycan has this like level 2 book and like very closer to getting level 3. This hero is like very strong. After 7 minutes, like this hero can like easily farm the neutral items. because he will naturally play jungle 7 to 10 minutes. So that way, like Lycan will be able to open all the neutral items for the team. And so that way, what is really important to win the MMR? Because like in any MMR, or especially in the lower MMR, you need more damage, you have to farm more. But like buying this Midas is very hard. Even if you have to buy this Midas or Battle Fury, you always have to get that item on time. But like if you play this Lycan and like learn some of like this like micro, like learn to control these summon wolves and the necro units, and as a result of that, you will be able to fast farm, because like you wouldn't have a problem with the Invisito. You don't have to beg for a dust or sentry from your supporter. Yes, you're a Lycan player, you will have your own true side. And if you really need those sentry, you can also buy it. But if you want, but like this Necro book also will allow you to devote around the map. And like, so this is very good. Wherever you free farm, like away from your team, that nobody can mess up with you. The Clinks cannot hunt you, Ricky cannot hunt you, like Nyx Assassin cannot set up the kills on you. Because of this level 3 necro book, you will be completely fine. So, and also objective hard carries are, imagine buying a Battle Fury or buying a Midas, they wouldn't be able to join the fight and dominate like as a Lycan would do. But like this Lycan with a level 1 or 2, even like not even level 3 necro books is needed. We just buy the necro and you can do a lot. You can fight, you can open the map, you can break the towers, and that way like you're contributing a lot as a card carrier already. And also it accelerates your farm. So because of that, this item is like very nice on Lycan. And Lycan safe to give his movement speed, to assess the movement speed with the necro units and his wolves as well. It is one of the best reason for Lycan to have that item. Like he's very tanky with a high life regen and all. And the second heals, if you can see that the attack damage reduction at even at level 1, 25 percentage, and armor reduction is 5, because Lycan does a lot of physical damage. And as he is using this saved, and like all you have to do is like click the hole, and then enemy wouldn't have like 5 armor, like reducing the armor. And whenever the enemies are trying to kill you, do not forget to use a second skill. This is what is going to save you from the right click damage. Let's say there's a right click hero like PA or Faceless for using the chrono to kill you or something. All you have to do is you click the hole like right before they disable your hero. So that way they wouldn't have those damage, and you will be able to simply outplay them. Level 3 Necro Book, and like continuing the presser. 12 minutes into the game, you can see like how strong he is, and look at his net worth. Like he's like 1,500 gold net worth lead over the opponent Carib Vive. And look where they are playing. Entire team is playing the enemy jungle. The meantime, the enemy can't even come to their jungle. They cannot even cross the river. This hero is like breaking the meta. And in this meta, this hero is like very good. Like because like people are not really focusing on the laning. Everyone wants to pick heroes that can choke in the team fight. But this Lycan is amazing throughout the laning stage, because he has this like extra damage in the region, also the red damage reduction. And with the help of these extra summon wolves, he will be able to scout around the area as he's farming. Let's say there's a Mirana or hook patch to hook him, or like people would eventually gank him, or you can break the runes. If your supporter cannot go there for these boundary runes, you can use these wolves to deny those. So that way like you can contribute a lot. And also like why is this hero like so good in this meta is because before like people are picking these heroes that are really good at team fighting. They want to play as 5 and they want to choke you in the team fights after the laning stage. But like Lycan, even though you have like a lot of fighting heroes, this hero eventually will come online way too before you get your dagger on the initiator, or like the very first item on this super damage magical damage dealing calls such as Lena, Ember Spirit, Odi, or whatever the hero usually they play at the mid lane, Paco Barreda. This Lycan will come online like very early on, but like it would be always nice to ban the all the hero that you have to ban the Bloodseeker, and you have to ban this Bad Rider, because these heroes are like really annoying and they control the Lycan very well, because every time you have the ulti, Lycan will Bad Rider will have the lasso, because it only 90 seconds cooldown even at the level 1, and Bloodseeker cooldown is like Rapture cooldown is like very low, only 70 seconds. So every time you have your save, like he will be able to use the Rapture on you, and like you wouldn't be able to chase people. If you can't chase people, like it will be harder for you to kill them. But like in that case, I will also tell you how to play against this Bloodseeker. And if the Bloodseeker choose to Rapture you, your units will do the job. Click your Necrobook, click your wolves, and use them to kill these supporters. Clean their backline. There's a Cortalo CM, kill them. There's a Clockwork, kill them. Like you can use the units, and these units are actually enabling the teammates by giving this movement speed and attack speed as well for your hero. So that way you can dominate the team fight. Even if your hero cannot kill them, your units will do the job. All you have to do is click the saved and control these units properly. Yeah, so that way, like you can see the heroes like getting control, but the units are being super problematic to the enemy heroes. So this is how you play this Lycan and get a free MMR, and you can be super rich like an alchemist by farming continuously. And also you have to do is, this is also kind of hard carry hero, but also a tempo controller. You will be able to control the team fights, map, Rosan, and everything. So that way you do not die for no reason. You don't get caught to the enemy. You always look for the right target. Always go on these backline supporters first. So that way you will be able to pressure the enemy. And every time these opponents are dead, go for these towers, because Lycan is a fast objective pusher. And also the Lycan is very good at Rosan, killing the Rosan, because like he's like he can kill this Rosan like very early on. So every time you get these like Necronomicon book, like, you can ask your teammates like around 15 minutes to ask them to go to Rosan, and like with the offlaner's help or somebody who's tanky in the team, you will be able to take this down. And like once you have these ages, you will have more advantage against the opponent. And like you see like this tier 1 tier 2 towers, go take them down, because these are the ones like that stops you from ending the game. So literally take them down, open the map, so the enemy wouldn't be able to come outside the base. Lycan is a hero who creates nightmare to these opponent heroes. Definitely this is a dangerous hero in this meta, and this hero will definitely help anyone to up their MMR. You don't need to boost your accounts like asking boosters to boost it. Now you can, if you learn to play this Lycan, you can boost your MMR while playing Lycan, and it will be so much fun to play this Lycan, because like as you can see, you don't have to spend like so much time farming. Even 11 minutes into the game, 10 minutes into the game, you can come to online, and 7 minutes you are getting your level 1 Necrobook, which allows you to, which acts like an Midas, also helps you to kill people, and like fast farm, map control, devoting. You can even devote and get those gold, like your supporters don't get that too. So like that way, like you will be super rich. And this hero is like really good at punishing the enemy and always running at the enemy. But like all you have to make sure that whenever you don't have the save, keep farming. Do not allow your enemy to kill your Necrobooks. These are very important. Alright, so the moment you lose this Necrobook unit, you wouldn't be able to do the same amount of pressure against the enemy. So you have to always give such importance like you give to your own hero. So that way, like the Lycan will work out to gain some MMR, and the victory will be yours. So see you guys in the end of the video. Bye bye.